I was installing the exploit, and as you can see, I have the copy of Bloodborne right there. And it didn't work the first time because I was connecting directly to my modem, right? I was connecting the internet connection via Wi-Fi to the modem. So basically, what happened is I figured out a workaround, and I hope I can help people out there that are having the trouble with the new custom firmware and exploit. The thing that I did was I used my smartphone as a hotspot. So basically, I put a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi hotspot using the SIM data card, right? Instead of using the internet connection of the house. When I was using the internet connection of the house, I got an error message that was telling me it couldn't resolve the host, and it was redirecting me to 00x0 whatever. And then after that, I was just getting an error message. So I was like, oh, this is garbage. It's not going to work. So I used the smartphone, used the mobile hotspot, 5 gigahertz, okay, not 2.4 gigahertz. And then when you're doing this hotspot from your phone, make sure your phone is adjacent to the PlayStation 4 that you are currently installing Homebrew on. Okay, so you can enter the exploit. And this is something that happened to me with the Nintendo Switch. Back in the day, I was like too lazy to look for the LAN adapter, and I couldn't actually connect to my internet because I don't know what my internet service provider has, but he's blocked off all the areas. So what I did was I used my smartphone. I have the high speed plan, so it's not a big deal. And I used my smartphone to connect my Nintendo Switch. And then when I ran into this, cannot resolve server host problem for the PS4, I was like, hey, if there are some blocked ports on the modem, I don't like going into the modem. I don't think anybody else likes going into the modem either. It's one of the most, it's the biggest drudgery ever because everybody's modem is different and you can't give them advice or tips. I saw one guy who was on Twitter. He was trying to talk to Al Azif, and he was telling him, go to port 443 and forward it to the PlayStation 4 directly. I'm like, oh, okay, so I have to go get my service IP password, punch that shit in, and then punch in another thing, and then go into somewhere, and it's not identical, and everything is in Japanese too. So beyond that. So I was like, forget about it. So what I did was I used the smartphone. And it's better to use a smartphone because you can automatically turn off the internet connection if ever there's an update from Sony. But when I was installing Al Azif's exploit the first time, there was a download for 9.03, right? The 9.03 download was happening. And I was like, what? I thought I blocked the ports with his whatever, and they were happening in the background as I was punching in the 192 whatever the port was it the ports whatever the ports for Al Azif. I was punching them in 188. I can't remember what the hell they were, but I was punching them in, and I got the download, the dreaded download, and it got to like 35% before I had to go before I canceled whatever was happening on the PlayStation 4. And then I jumped directly into the downloads and I deleted the download. Some guy on Twitter says if that happens to you, put it on pause. But I say, dude, go to your system. It's all the way down there. And then uncheck automatic updates and whatever. Because I had those after what I did for my console. Basically, my console, you know what happened? The hard drive fried, right? So I wasn't able to do everything like immediately. I had to install a full installation, 1 gigabyte copy of 8.52 because that was a requirement for my system. But it was actually 8.50, but it doesn't matter, 8.52 or higher. And then I went to the update through that. So basically, right now we got the homebrew running. I'm going to figure out how to dump the Dark Souls game that I have onto a USB stick. I went to the Yamada Denki in Japan, and I bought a ton of USB sticks. They were on sale. I used to have a ton of them, but I'd take them to work, and then the next day, they wouldn't be on my desk. They wouldn't be in my computer. Somebody would just, take them. So I was like, oh my god. So I had to buy a ton of them. And basically, what was on those USB discs was like essays for hentai happy, and like more documentary style videos. But anyways, doesn't matter. I lost the essay that I had for I think it was I can't remember. I just can't remember. It was something to do with Nintendo. Oh no, it was something to do with the Mega Man clone that was on Kickstarter that was funded. Forgot its name. The blue bomber's copy. I forgot about it. Anyways, whatever. What am I gonna do with it? Anyways, if you want to fix your problem, your cannot resolve host issue, just use your smartphone. Use your smartphone as a 5 gigahertz hotspot Wi-Fi, and put it right beside your PS4 so your PS4 doesn't reject it and say it's a weak connection. And that's how you'll be able to access this page. And basically what it is, bro, it is an authentication page. So you're not going to need much data transfer. Even if your internet connection is slow on your smartphone, it's not going to matter. What you need is just connecting it to the damn PlayStation 4 so you can get to this page, authenticate whatever stick you got, your tool on, your hacks tool, what is it called? That thing from Windows 32. Anyways, I'm going to do that right now. I just wanted to help everybody else that's having this issue, the one that has WW3 something on it. And, it's going to work for everybody. I guarantee you it's going to work for you. The only problems people are having right now are the ones at home. I guarantee you this workaround is going to work for you, and you're going to be able to use the homebrew. So talk to you guys later. I'm still going to figure out how to do things, but everything's advancing smoothly right now. Okay, guys, love you. This was Hentai Happy. See you in the next one. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know.